Today on the Willy Show, I am talking with Mary McCarthy of Create Right Now. How are you today, Mary?
Doing very well, Willie. How about yourself?
Great. It's great to meet you finally after all these years of internet connections and stuff. We go way back, maybe about 3 or 4 years, I think.
Oh, I think so.
It's a neat history. Our mutual friend in Japan knows you, and I know him, so I became friends through him on Facebook with you.
Cool.
So tell me about what is Create Right Now. Just give me the elevator pitch on Create Right Now, and then we'll go into some questions.
Okay, Create Right Now is the journaling therapy center. It helps people set up and keep a daily pen-to-page journaling practice for self-development, self-discovery, and personal healing.
Who introduced you to journaling? Were you like 5 years old or?
I was like I think 46.
Oh.
It was about 13 years ago.
Okay.
As a child, I kept a diary, and I wanted to be a writer when I grew up and all that kind of wonderful stuff. But I was sporadic through most of my life with the diary keeping, the journaling. And I had a multiple sclerosis, MS exacerbation, and I lost all feeling on the right side of my body. So I had to find a way to teach myself how to write with my left hand. And being most of my life I've been a business person. I've had several companies, and I'm just used to running my own show. And so I had to have a procedure, of course, Mm-hmm. So the universe introduced me to the morning pages of Julia Cameron. Are you familiar with that?
Maybe, yeah.
First thing you do, first thing in the morning, preferably, the sooner you get out of bed, the more profitable it is. And you just sit down and do pen to page, 3 pages of stream of consciousness writing. So I did that, and a couple of weeks into it, if I found that I was, it was not very difficult to teach myself how to do left-handed writing. But what I also found is that I started remembering a lot of things of my childhood. I started hearing, shall I say, voices and all that really touchy-feely stuff, and I just really found that it turned out to be a psychological as well as a physical experience. And I thought, wow, this is really good stuff, and I wanted to set up a company and show it to the world.
Awesome, that's incredible. So when I journaled before, I usually write down a lot of crap and just say, oh, I'm so angry with this, and I hate this, and what am I doing with my life? Stuff like that. So that's a good thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Just to get all that garbage out to start your day.
Absolutely, because we've been we've been carrying around all that, as I call it, crazy crap since we've been kids, and there's just a whole lot of stuff in there, and it's just and we're just so used to and so experienced in stuffing it in, and not thinking about it, and stuff and all that kind of stuff. But it's good, and there's a lot of stuff in there. So if it takes 15 journals or whatever, 15 pages, do it. It's just like, you're right. It's just we always have all kinds of emotions inside.
I've heard somewhere that actually pen to paper is more of a connection than doing like typing to computer. Is that a fact? Is that a proven fact? Or
according to me, it is. Yes. It's when you put the pen to the page, you are connecting to yourself. There's some type of, I don't know the scientific reasons or whatever. It's just you're able to tap into your brain, your thoughts, your emotions, all the things that make you up. When you're typing and using a keyboard, that really keeps you, it's what I like to say, on the outside of your life. I mean, it's really good for recording and keeping track. And oh yeah, I'm really hacked off and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But it's just like the pen to the page connects you to you, and you are able to then do the self-exploration, the self-therapy, the self-healing that you cannot do through a keyboard.
You mentioned earlier before that as soon as you wake up, you do the morning papers. Is that the best time to do your journaling? It seems quite obvious, the question.
It really is, because they're coming out of wherever it is we go and we sleep, and that really helps you transit into the day, and plus you'll be able to identify a lot of things that came up through your dreaming and through your sleeping. So that really is the best way to do it is first thing in the morning. But everyone is different. Some people are night people. Some people are different. Again, it's a very individual thing. So a lot of people do their morning pages in the evening as night notes. So it's just or they do it right before they go to bed. So that works for them. So, but to answer your question, yes, it's really the best to do. First thing is, as I say, is as soon as you can get out of bed and do it. That's the best. But also, journaling is a situation that it has to be what fits for you, what feels right to you.
Yeah, really. Yeah. You have a couple of books out there that I just bought one on iTunes. Pay Yourself First.
Mm-hmm.
That's talking about money. Money and for some reason is a very quiet, hidden subject that even I have troubles talking with my wife about and my family members and friends about. It's always been a secret thing. So keeping a journal seems like a good thing to do. What insights have you learned from journaling about paying yourself first to talking about money issues?
I guess the most important thing is that it is an emotional issue. It is not a mental issue. It's not because we were told and we talk about budgets and saving and spending and all that kind of stuff. But it's really about the emotional aspect, and for a lot of reasons, we tie in money and self-worth, and that is also then reinforced by the world in which we live. Everything's money, 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 and that type of thing. So it's really an opportunity to get further into us and find out, where's that coming from? Why do I feel that way? And just really, again, realizing a lot of the things that, based on what you experienced as a child, and just really just how you really feel about yourself and self-confidence and things like that. So I just think it's as you say, I mean, that's a guaranteed issue when you talk money to most people. It's really a very volatile emotional issue. So it just, like I said, I think that would be absolutely perfect for journaling, because you're getting into, like you say, your feelings, your emotions, your angers, the things that we were never allowed to talk about. And like I say, and I think you put up a good word. It's about this money's always been a secretive, hidden type of a thing. It's just like really dealing with it. We don't say that. We don't talk about all that kind of stuff. And we carry around a lot of that stuff with us, and it's just through the journaling process we just get all that stuff out, and it'll just amaze you as to, oh my goodness, I think that's where that came from. I feel that. So it's just have the opportunity just to examine and explore what's really inside.
Excellent. Writing your daily goals down, I've listened to a few motivational speakers and listened to some CDs and stuff, Brian Tracy and guys like that. And they say to write down your goals every day. What are some words that you would that you should avoid when you're writing your goals? And what are some good words to use when writing goals?
I would say anything that is positive. I think words such as accomplish, achieve, again, positive, and not things like, try, or I'm going to work on that. That's really getting yourself into that mental, okay, again, success. Those types of really upbeat, positive words that really make you feel really good, and it's like, yeah, I really want to go after that. And so I think that is the real challenge, is to come up with good, positive words of, and then the process of working through that. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to strive for this, as opposed to, I'm going to try to do this, or that type of a thing. So I think positive, upbeat, results oriented, accomplishments, and.
Is it important to put a date on that?
Definitely.
Do this by this day or at this time, or?
Yeah, yes, that really gets the focus on the, and then I think that by putting a date on that, it then helps you to put together the steps and the plan, of what you need to get you there. Because it's like, I want a lot of money. I want perfect health. That's okay. That's fine. But okay, by December 1st, 2012, I will be able to walk from my house to the street without using a walker. Okay, so it's like that type of a thing.
You have an event coming up this Friday. Is that correct? A forum, a meeting?
That's what for the whenever I have come out with a new ebook, like the money book, I build a challenge around that, so that we have a forum online on Friday. I'll send out to all the participants who have purchased the book and wanted to join the challenge the link to our forum. And that way you can go in there, introduce yourself. You'll be meeting other people who are in the same situation. They're wanting to deal with their money issues. And each day I'll post the lesson for the day, and we'll have the dialogue, the discussion, and we'll be able to, through a group effort, be able to help us get to the next level as far as dealing with our money mastery issues.
Yes. Well, Mary, thank you very much. Anything you wish to say or promote or let people know more about yourself?
No, I think we covered everything. As you know, I'm a big fan of journaling. I really see it, journaling, as part of our health routine. I see it as you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you do your journaling.
Right.
And you eat right, of course. Everything. And I thank you so much for your time. I'm really glad to have the opportunity to talk about my passion.
Well, hopefully this interview will go viral and you'll be known around the world.
That sounds great.
Mary McCarthy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Willie.
See ya.